All right, happy Father's Day, everybody. Happy Father's Day. All right, let's get this going. Let's get it going. Credit and dads. What's going on? Sweet. All right, I hope everybody is doing good. All right, cool. So for those of you who missed yesterday, I'm telling y'all missed something. Whoo, y'all missed something yesterday. All right, y'all missed something yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, the master class was amazing. The master class was amazing. And I want to give a shout out to all the dads on here. I'm going to let y'all know happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Can immigrants establish credit and start a business? Yes. There's ways that you can do it. There's if you come over like on a work and travel program, you can get a special social security number that gives you a social, and like you'd have to speak with a tax attorney or a CPA, but you can definitely do it. There's ways that immigrants can start businesses in America legally as long as you follow the guidelines. There's social security numbers, there's ITINs, there's different things you can do, but it's really about speaking to a professional like a CPA or an accountant that specializes in what the IRS requires for immigrants to start businesses here in America. Yesterday, guys, I'm telling y'all, you missed the class. The class was on fire. The class was on fire. Yesterday was mucho caliente. It was good. It was really good. So that class is definitely going to be yeah. That class is definitely going to be something to talk about for sure. All right, so I want to say Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, and I want to shout out all the women that you are not using your kids as weapons against the dads. All right. So shout out to all the dads that's taking care of their children. Shout out to all the dads that's being there for their child or children. Shout out to the moms that know that, hey, even though me and baby daddy, we're not on good terms, I will not use this child as a weapon. Baby daddy comes through, he does what he's supposed to do. He take care of the kids. He take the kids on some of the weekends. He helps with their soccer game. He helps with everything. He's there being a dad. Not because y'all didn't work, it don't mean the relationship won't work with the child. All right? So let's get into it. So as you guys can see right there, I have comment the word community in the chat, right? I'll tell you guys what this is about. And over here you see me say text the word community to 917-993. Um hold on, I got that in. Let's change that. Let's Okay, so let me do this over. Text the word community. Let me so I think I made an error there. So let me get this fixed up and I'll go back to what I was saying. Community to 917-993-5238. Okay. To join the credit repair made easy community. COMMUNIGY. Okay, good. Got it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been getting a lot of requests, right? And the request that I've been getting is that it's saying, Darain, I want to be a part of your community, right? A lot of people has been asking, Durain, I want to be a part of your community. I want to be a part of your community. I wish you had a place where all the people that follow you can come, we can talk, we can conversate, we can share strategies, we can share wins. Um, like I've been asked for a community for so long, and I decided that I'm finally going to do it. So, for those of you that are hearing the sound of my voice, I'm starting the Credit Repair Made Easy community. All right, it's called the Credit Repair Made Easy community. This community is $67 a month, and what we will be doing is how I do my lives on Fridays will only happen in the community. So for those of you that join the community, I will be able to give you guys exclusive live. So the live won't be like what I've been doing for the past 3 years. The lives now will only be done in the community. So on Fridays, I'll be on here for maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes. But the hour that I normally spend on here, I'll be spending that time in my community. All right. So it's a Credit Repair Made Easy community. It's only $67 a month. You are welcome to join it. Just comment the word community. Comment the word community in the chat. You are welcome to join it. All right. I've been getting the request, Lorraine. I want to be a part of your community. I want to be a part of your community. I want somewhere where we can get some questions answered. I want somewhere that we can go over stuff with other people that's like minded like me. I want somewhere that we can share information. We can go over case laws like you've been asking for the community, and now it's here. Okay. So for only $67 per month, only $67 per month, all you need to do is, if you're on Instagram, comment the word community. It's the Credit Repair Made Easy community where I'll be teaching you guys dispute strategies. We'll go over the software, we'll go over tools for credit repair, we'll go over a lot of things. But most importantly, the Friday calls that I do, right? So the Friday lives that I'll do, that now will be done exclusively inside of the community. It will not be done outside. So for the last 3 years, you've been getting free game on Fridays. Now that game will be inside the community. There's things that we'll be discussing, like it's gonna go happen. Do you have to pay collections for an apartment that to be off your consumer report? No. Disputing inaccuracies on your consumer reports and information that cannot be verified or validated gets deleted from your consumer reports. There are ways for you to use consumer laws to get it done. Like I said, guys, the community is an amazing thing. And those of you that have been asking for the community, that want to be a part of a consumer law community, guess what? Here it is. Here it is, guys. Here it is. The Credit Repair Made Easy community, where it's all things consumer law, all things education. It's education and it's about consumer laws. It's going to be the perfect community that we can grow and build and educate as a collective, as a group. So, yeah, there you go. You have it. The Consumer Law Secrets University presents the Credit Repair Made Easy Academy community. Yes, if I just wanted sample letters and templates, I just have things to remove. Do I sign up for that? Yeah, so we'll go over it. So in the community, you won't be getting like letters and stuff like that. Those are separate products. If you want that type of coaching, that's for the university, right? What the community does is, so you see what we're doing now, I'll be moving away from this like what I'm doing right now, these Q&As, these hour long lives. This will be done exclusively in the community. So for everybody that joins the community, I'll be giving you this time that y'all are getting right now will be directed to the community, answering questions, going over case laws, like stuff like that. We'll be doing that in the community. right? So if you're talking about dispute letters, what dispute letters you'll need, those will be provided for you. You'll get the link for those stuff inside the community. All right. So that's what the community is for. The community is for us to build and to build and educate as a group, to grow as a group, to be strong, to be able to dispute and get inaccurate information deleted. I got a late payment, but I signed the paperwork. Is it still possible to remove? Yes. Not because you sign a contract with anyone, it means that you. Okay, so let me explain it. Not because there's a contract, it doesn't mean that they did not violate the law when they posted the late payment to your account. For those of you that don't know, late payment is a $4.18 billion industry. For those of you who don't know, all right? Late payment is a $4.183 billion industry for those of you who didn't know. And that's just late payment, okay? Quick question. I did what you told me and got the account off my credit, but now Experian say unscorable and I have no score now. And before that account, I had a 690 with them. So now you need to find out why Experian is saying that you don't have a score. Is it that you don't have any information on your credit? Right? Because your credit score is as a result of the information on your credit. So if there's no credit score, that sounds like you did a lot more than just take off one account. It sounded like you wiped your complete profile. So if that's not the case, then you need to get in touch with who you said it was Experian to find out why you don't have a score, right? And being a part of the community, being a part of the university, this is where now, if you're having issues with Experian and furnishing that credit score and you become damaged as a result of their failure, this is where now we can use case laws, we can use different consumer law strategies and compel them not only to cut you a check because you're going to sue them, of course, but to also correct any inaccurate information that is furnished on your reports. How do you set up your newborn? That's a pretty broad question. I don't really comprehend the context to which you are asking that question. That's a pretty broad one. As it pertains to kids, if you're talking about kids, there's many things you can do. When the child's about like between 5 and 10, you can open up accounts, right? You can do custodial accounts, or you can do secured credit cards. There's things you can do, add them on as an authorized user. There's things you can do, right? So when we talk about a child, okay, let's say my son is 7, right? I have a bank account for my son, right? So once he starts getting allowance, like when he's 10, he's gonna start getting allowance. When he starts to get an allowance, what I'm gonna have for him is a secured credit card, right? This secured credit card. So if his monthly allowance, let's say I give him $100 a month, right? Because he loves Dave and Buster. So that's more than likely where he's gonna try to spend his money, right? So I'm giving him $100 a month. $25 a week, right? So now what he'll be able to do is we'll go to the bank, right? We're going to go to the bank, or we do it online and transfer the funds to his secured credit card, or transfer it to his account. So his credit card that he's going to have for $100 that's secured, this is what he'll use. So when we go out and he wants stuff, guess what? He's going to use his card because I ain't paying for it. So he's going to use his card, and then the money that's in his account now, I'm going to teach him how to use that to pay back his account. So his credit card. So what he's doing now, he's learning good financial habits at a young age. So for those of you with kids that you're giving secured, I mean that you're giving out allowances to, instead of giving your kids cash, give them a secured credit card. And because the secured credit card is only secured for the amount that you put on there. So if it's $100 a month, then that secured credit card is for $100 a month. So now you can wire transfer or Zelle or whatever the money that you would give the child into their account, and you teach them, hey, on the 15th of every month, your card is due. And if you don't pay it, you cannot use it. So now you're breaking in good financial habits with your kids. It's a great way to start. And as they grow older, now you can have different secured credit cards, putting them as an authorized user. And before you know it, they establish their profile at 17 and 18 years old. They're leaving off to go to college. You're leaving with a 720, 740, 760 credit score and a good profile. So there's ways you can do it. But like I was saying earlier, you've been asking for the community. It's here. The Credit Repair Made Easy Academy community is here, and it's where like-minded people like you, like me, that wants to study consumer law, that's want to bring case laws to the table, that you need an environment with people like you. This is where we will be. We will be in this community. So all the Friday lives that I've been doing for the past 3-4 years, guess what? Those lives now are going to be done tailored to the community. All right. I've done a lot of community service. I've done a lot of community service. So I think now having this community of people that I know are serious, I can give them a lot more focus. So that's the goal. The goal is to focus on the people that value what I do. The goal is to focus on the people um, that wants the people that wants to get out of their situation. Like this is the time for it. If they're adopting as consumer law book, I think you're saying, is there such a thing? I think that's what you're trying to say, and I don't like to assume, but I'm just gonna make a deduction that you're saying that is there such a thing as a consumer law book? Yes, there's a lot of books. There's the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. There's the FDCPA, which is the Fair Debt Collection Practice Act. There's Truth in Lending. There is Equal Credit Opportunity Act. Every law, every consumer law. Let me see if I have any in the books. Every consumer law that you can think of, there's a law. Like every consumer law that you can think of, these laws are also in books. You may not find them at your regular library, but these books are online. They're in different libraries, law libraries. Find law libraries in your city. So Google law. Let's say you're in Atlanta, law library in Atlanta, right? When you go there, you should be able to find these consumer laws there. So it's there. It's there. You just have to go and get it. Well, for those of you who missed the master class yesterday, I'm telling you that master class was fire. Boy, did I go crazy on that master class. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Father's Day, and I'm saying Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that just joined. Continue being an amazing father. Continue taking care of your kids or your kid. Continue being the role model that you want your kid to grow up to be. All right. Now, there's a lot of dads on child support, a lot of fathers on child support, and guys, what if I told you? I want to know who would believe me. What if I told you that who got the recording from yesterday? There is no available recording. The recording is inside of the university and the Consumer Law Connoisseur program. What if I told you that child support is not even supposed to be on your credit? What if I told you child support is not even supposed to be on your credit? Who would believe me? If I told you right now, dads, if I told you that if you're paying child support is not supposed to be on your credit. Like, who would believe me right now if I told you that child support is not even supposed to be on your credit? Who would believe me? I wonder who would believe me if I said child support is not supposed to be on your credit. I'm curious. I'm curious to know who would believe me. Like such a statement, right? Like, how do you make such a statement, Doreen? And I've seen child support on people's credit. How could you make such a statement that child support is not supposed to be on my credit? Yeah, it's not supposed to be on there. But if you don't know your rights, you just don't know your rights. That's just what it is. It is what it is. You don't know it, you don't know it, right? So, is it hard to remove auto loans and repos? No, it's not, guys. No, it's not. It is not hard to remove anything off your credit. All you need to know is the know how. Some of you believe that child support is debt. Child support is not debt. What's the purpose of your credit? The purpose of your consumer report is to show a record of your financial habits, accounts that arise from a consumer credit transaction. At what point did having sex become a consumer credit transaction? Where's the contract? At what point was a line of credit extended to you during sex? Like, I'm curious to know. Where did that line of credit come from? Child support, the origination of child support and it being on your credit, it's really unconstitutional. It did not arise from a consumer credit transaction. It did not. So for those of you with clients, that have child support, that stuff is not supposed to be on your credit anyway, right? Um, Credit reports for collections and delinquency. Let me see something. Child support. So let me. I'm gonna break down a few points for y'all. Um, let me break down something for y'all. Child support is not a debt. That's number one. That's the first thing I need y'all to get. Child support is not a debt. And I'm gonna read something for some of y'all, because some of y'all be saying, Doreen, you don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean child support's not supposed to be on your credit? I'm gonna read something for y'all. Let me find, where is it? Let me find something for you. I'm gonna find a document, and don't ask me to share this document because this document is not something that I can just give to anybody. But I can read it. I can read it for y'all. Mm, there's a document from TransUnion, and this document from TransUnion states. Let me see. TransUnion. TransUnion. And this document from TransUnion states that, where is it? Let me find this document. Just give me a second. Let me find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna blow some of y'all whole minds right now. I'm gonna blow some of y'all whole minds right now. All right. Mhm. Mhm. Prepare to have your mind blown. Doreen is amazing. He helped me a lot. Thank you very much. I'm gonna blow y'all minds now. So I want y'all to get your pen and your papers. I'm gonna share something with you. I'm gonna share something with you. So Ba, 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 ma, ma. So I hope you guys got your pens. I hope you got your papers. I hope you got everything ready because I'm going to share something with you. Okay, all right. All right, got it. So I'm going to share something with you that TransUnion published. So everybody that has child support, or if you know someone that has child support, I want you to pay very keen attention to what I'm about to read. This is an official document from TransUnion, and I'm going to read it for you guys. Important notice: credit reports for collection of delinquent child support judgments, fines, and liens may no longer be permitted. All right, I'm going to say this again. Important notice: this is from TransUnion. Credit reports for collection of delinquent child support judgments, fines, and liens may no longer be permitted. Federal courts recently have issued rulings about the use of consumer reports for the collection of an account under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. These cases note that certain definitions were added to the FCRA as part of the 2003 amendments. FACTA. In particular, the word credit was defined. As a result of a new definition, the position that is being advocated is that a collection of an account is a permissible purpose to obtain a consumer report only when the collection is in connection with a credit transaction. Liens are not credit transactions. Judgments, to some extent, are not credit transactions. Child support is not credit transactions. It's not. Even if you paid her for a good time, child support did still not originate from a consumer credit transaction, even if you paid her, right? There was no lines of credit that was extended. There was none. So the courts have specifically rejected prior case law and FTC guidance that a judgment creditor had permissible purpose. Nothing that those decisions predated the FACTA. These cases have held that a delinquent child support obligation, municipal fines arising from parking tickets, and a statutory debt resulting from the towing and impound of an illegal parked vehicle did not arise from a credit transaction. So as a result, the courts found that the collection of those accounts was not a valid permissible purpose to obtain a consumer report. Follow me now. If you use TransUnion Consumer Report Services in connection with the collection of an account, we advise you to promptly review the new case law with your regular attorney or compliance advisor. TransUnion will be contacting each consumer that is a third-party collector to discuss the issue. We expect to confirm with you that you are in compliance with this new interpretation. Until then, unless you advise otherwise, we are relying upon you to comply with the contract, with TransUnion and this new interpretation of the law. This means that you may obtain TransUnion reports for collection purposes only when collecting on an obligation arising from a credit transaction, or where you have the written authorization from the consumer or a court order to obtain a consumer report. I don't know if y'all are paying attention. So, as an example, for collections of delinquent child support debt, judgments, fines, and liens, you must have in hand a court order authorizing a consumer reporting agency to provide a consumer report. A written authorization from the debtor to obtain a consumer report, or some type of contractual agreement with the consumer that arises to the level of a credit transaction under law. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that's wondering, child support should not be on your credit. So if you have child support on your credit, you probably want to get a good mentor. Hello. You might want to get somebody who knows what they're doing. You want to get somebody who knows how to leverage this consumer law. You want to get somebody who knows how to exercise these rights. Guys, I wish I could sit and make these stuff up. I wish I could, but I don't. So if you know anyone with child support, if you know anybody with child support, if you know anybody with child support is not supposed to be on your credit anymore. There is laws and there's case laws that says that child support judgments, liens, they're not supposed to be on your credit. This is a fact. Just saying. So, ladies and gentlemen, these teachings. So what I just demonstrated is some of what you just got right now, right? These briefings, these case laws that I'm going to be going over. This is what I'll be doing inside of. Shout out to my guy Ugly Money. What's good? What's good? What's good, my brother? I'll be back next week. Next week we're gonna talk about an episode because I'll be on the show next week. I'll be down there next week Wednesday for us to get that podcast going. All right. So I see you, my guy. Shout out to my guy Ugly Money. We're gonna tear that podcast up. Let's go viral again, bro. I got some great sauce for you. So child support, ladies and gentlemen, child support is not supposed to be on your credit. There's case laws, federal laws have been passed. Child support did not originate from a consumer credit transaction, therefore that it does not constitute permissible purpose for it to even be on your credit. So for those of you that have child support on your credit, it's not supposed to be there. And if you want to know how to get it off, holler at your boy. The community is $67 a month. Guys, credit repair has been made easy. I'm just not taking nobody's excuses anymore. Like I'm not taking no excuses anymore. $67 a month to join the community. These are the information that I'll be bringing into the community. All of this live that I've been doing for the past 3 years is going into my community. All of these resources that I've been sharing is going into the community. It's only $67 a month. If you're on Instagram, comment the word community. This is where my lectures are going. They will be going into my paid community. It's going there. It's going there. That's where it's going. All right? So if you think $67 is not enough, then you're not ready to get your credit right. It's no. If that's too much for you, like I've created an entirely low ticket item so everybody can join. And if you still think $67 a month is too much, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. So these case laws that I'm going over, these things about the strategies, child support is not a debt. You cannot be put in jail for child support. These case laws, child support is not a right. Like these stuff I'm going to go over in the community. Okay? How much are your credit repair services? At this time, I do not offer credit repair services. I am an educator. I teach people about credit. And now y'all have an opportunity to join my community, Credit Repair Made Easy Academy community. Now y'all get to join my community for only $67 a month. Come on, guys. Like, it don't get no better than this. Okay? So, if you're on Instagram, you comment the word community, the link will be sent to your DM. If you are on YouTube, just look at your screen, just send me a text message. Text the word community to 917-993-5238 to join the Credit Repair Made Easy community. Okay? Text the word community to 917-993-5238 to join the Credit Repair Made Easy community. If you're on Instagram, just comment the word community in the chat. Comment the word community in the chat. It will give you a link. It will send you over to my community. Guys, this is where I'll be sharing these strategies. Like, I'm just saying, like, you got to meet me halfway. I'm buying the resources. I'm doing the research. I'm up until late at night. Join the community. Let's meet each other halfway. Join the community. That's it. So these lectures, these case laws, all of these stuff that I'm breaking down, I'm going to be doing it inside of the community. I'm just going there because I want to pay attention to people that's paying attention to me. All right. I'm just saying, I'm going to start paying attention to people that's paying attention to me. Because, like, we'll be on here for 2 hours, right? And I'm doing a master class or I'm doing a challenge. And you'll be on here every day for 2 years, 3 years, and you never came to a challenge. Like, come on, Sway. Come on. I'm giving y'all information that takes my time. I'm up late at night studying, reading case laws. I'm buying courses. I'm buying mentorships. And I'm giving the game. It's only fair. It's only fair. So all of the free lectures on the lives and stuff, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not. I'll be doing it inside of my community. It's only fair that I bring this information to people that's willing to pay for it. Like, I am. Some of you might be upset. Well, you know what? Go study to 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm just go do it yourself. Header in the last report, last active and open date are all inconsistent across all three. I complained with the CFPB February, nothing changed, and I seek monetary damages for each company. Well, it's more than just that. You have to hold people accountable. So complaining to the CFPB alone is not enough. All right. Masterclass was fire last night. Yeah, the masterclass was fire, but yet we still have so many people, and they'll say, "Oh, the Rainier program is too expensive. I can't join. I don't have the money." But then when I make a community for only $67, then they're the same people that's not joining. I'm not. You can only give so much, guys, and I've been giving for 4 years. Every Friday for the last 4 years, I've been going live. Every Friday for the last 4 years, I've been going live. I've given a lot. I have given a lot. So now it's time to take my expertise into my paid community. All right, that's it. It's time to take my expertise into my paid community, and that's where I'm going to put it. I'll be on live, yeah, maybe for 15 or 20 minutes, 30 minutes the most. But if we're talking about breaking down this case law, if we're talking about strategies, if we're talking about that stuff, it's going to be in the community. So for those of you that wants to be a part of this movement, for those of you that wants to be a part of something great, for those of you that want to give back to your boy that's been pouring into y'all for 4 years, I'm saying, just holler at your boy, come over there, spend a month or two, see what's going on. Because you're gonna use, like, would you rather use $67 towards your education or towards something that will give you no value at all? Because I know I bring value. There ain't no question about that. I bring value. So would you rather dedicate a $67 um, investment towards something that's going to make you better, or just blow it on dinner, blow it on liquor, blow it on stuff that will not give you any intrinsic value. It's I'm not here to convince you. That's your choice. But what I know is, and what my choice is, I am taking certain information inside my paid group. I'll talk to you about these case laws. I'll read some of it. But when we're talking about going into strategies, when we're talking about Q&As, when we're talking about you get no, I'm going into the community for that. I am. So all the questions and stuff, join the community and let's go over there and ask me these questions. So we're talking about strategies, we're talking about research, we're talking about case laws, we're talking about execution, we're talking about formatting. Join the community. Join the community. All right, we are about 5 minutes to the hour, so I'm gonna be off. I gotta go get ready for a podcast, guys. I got a podcast coming up in a few, so I'm gonna get myself ready. I'm gonna spit some game. I'm gonna spit some game, and I'm like I said, if you know anybody with child support liens or judgments on their credit, guess what? It's not supposed to be there. I have not made any dispute letter for this particular situation yet, but guess what? If I'm going to do it, guess where I'm going to be doing it? In my community. Where am I going to be doing it? In my university. It's only right. So before I go, for those of you that's just joining, text the word community. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, text the word community to 917-993-5238. Text the word community to 917-993-5238. If you're on Instagram, just comment the word community. Comment the word community. I need help. I'm in the streets. Let's get it. It's time to work. It is time to work. It's time to get you back on track. Everything starts with the first step. Every journey starts with the person making the first step. Make the first step. Remember, it's my credit, it's my responsibility. All right? It's my credit, it's my responsibility. You have to make the first step. A lot of us expect people to be Captain Save a Hose, where you do nothing but you expect somebody else to do everything in return. It's not like that. Remember, people got feelings too. People got feelings too, and people want to be appreciated for all the hard work, all the research, all the time, and all the money they spend in gathering information, curating this information, researching the information, fact checking the information, and then presenting the information to you. The information now is information that you can take, you can write stuff down, you can look it up, and you can go execute it on whatever blocker that you have. But keep in mind, all of this information came from somewhere. It requires reading. It requires going over a 74-page case law. It requires a lot of stuff. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. It's Father's Day. Go be great. Spend some time with the kids. Baby mama, please don't keep your kids from baby daddy. It's Father's Day. Like, at least let him get a FaceTime call or something. Don't keep the kids away from the dads. All right. I get it. Not all dads are great dads. Some of them are bums. Some of them just deadbeats, right? We're not talking about deadbeat dads and bums that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If the father is there and he's active in his child or children's life, please do not use the child as a weapon to keep away from the dad. Don't do it. Kids need their fathers. It's important that kids have their fathers. So do the right thing. Not because you and baby daddy is not doing it no more, and because baby daddy got a new girl and the new girl got her body done because she got her tax returns and she's looking good, and you're talking and you're looking at yourself. Like, don't let that stop you from being a great mom. Stop it. Stop it. You're too petty. Go use your own tax return and make your adjustments if you want to go make your adjustments. But not because baby daddy got a new thing, you're gonna use that and weaponize the child against him. Don't do it. Kids need their fathers. Fathers need their children. It's important. It goes both ways. All right. So happy Father's Day. Now you know child support is not supposed to be in your credit. So for all the dads out there that got child support on your credit, you need to come holler at your boy. You need to join the community so we can talk about strategies to getting those child supports deleted. If you are a credit repair business owner and you have clients with child support, y'all need to come and holler at your coach so I can coach you how to use this TransUnion case law to get these child support deleted from credit reports. Okay. Happy Father's Day. See y'all later. Join the community, guys. If you're on Instagram, comment the word community. Just comment the word community. Show your boys some love. Comment the word community. If you're on Instagram, just comment the word community. I sent a link to your DM. Join the Credit Repair Made Easy Academy community. Just holler at your boy. Show your boy some love. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, all you got to do is send your boy a text message. Text the word community to 917-993-5238. See you later, alligator. See you in a while, crocodile. I think that's how it go. I will not be judged by any of y'all. Happy Father's Day. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, let's get it.